Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more GTA 5. And this testing Tuesday, we're going to be testing the Dewbauchee JB700. I first have to go to my garage to get it, which it's right up here at Weasel Plaza. It's actually, this was like my third house that I bought, like before you could own a second one. So, yeah, I had a problem. Okay. This is my Aston Martin slash Jaguar garage. There's a big brain fart. I just need one more Jaguar and I'm good. But what we will be testing is right here. This is actually, it's the one, most people know it as the James Bond car, which I find it funny that they did, like, the 700, and then there's 007. They just switched around a bit, try to pull one over us, pull one over on us. Yes, I'm very smart. I'm gonna drive over, make sure this is maxed out. I'm like 100% sure it is maxed out, because this is, I've owned this like way early, because everyone back in the day was like, oh, I want the Adder, and I'm like, I want the JB700. Or also known, I usually when I play the game, I say the car, like if I'm playing with friends, I'll just say, oh yeah, I just saw whatever, like a Dodge Charger. I'll use like the real name instead of what's it called in the game. So usually I'd be like Aston Martin DB5, which is what this is based off of. Where? Don't need that. Transmission, yes. Turbo, yes. Final one, I already know that this is gonna be. Yep, okay. So we're maxed out. I did leave the rims on it because I thought they looked good on it. I don't know if they're accurate to the car itself. I never really looked at the rims. It does handle good. Doesn't sound bad. There's one thing that I wish Rockstar would do. For the love of God. Okay, you see how, like, in lobbies nowadays, there are... they made it into, like, a battlefield, basically. They have all these cars with all these weapons and stuff, when obviously back in the day they didn't want that to happen online, because they have this on the website. This is the decommissioned version. You cannot shoot the guns that are on this. You can't drop, unless you've played story mode, you don't know that this could shoot. And the back, if you pressed, I believe if you pressed L3, it would drop out little spikes that would flatten tires, which actually here upcoming in a couple weeks I'm going to start up the campaign of Grand Theft Auto 5 again. I don't really know why I stopped, but I did. But what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be starting it up again. It'll only be the second episode because I stopped like at the first one. I think I'm going to kill that person. Yeah, this is also under Sports Classic, which this, to me, I would say would be one of the best Sports Classic cars to use in a race that you could, because it is a damn good car. The handling is actually, with the way I like driving in the game, it really suits it very well. I can do pretty much everything that you could do with like the newer cars, but this is like the best, to my knowledge, like the best older car. Like, it has some great handling. Speed, it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Speed, I would say it's about an 8.5. Same for acceleration. Braking, that's a 1. As you could tell there. Now, the braking isn't that terrible. The worst braking car that I have ever fucking seen in this game, it's fucking garbage. The Slam Van and the Rat Truck. Those are the two absolute worst handling vehicles that Rockstar has ever made. Hands down. There's nothing that can come even close to that. This, it's not terrible. I'm gonna try stop right here. Granted, that is uphill. I pressed the brake. That's not that far. From here, I hit him like right as I got to the barrier. So that'd be like this black line around here. Now it's going fairly quick. So that's not bad. But also uphill probably helped it slow down a little bit quicker. She's a fat boy. Wait, what? She is a fat boy. That doesn't work. She's a fat girl. Or he's a fat boy. Can't be two different things at the same time. Okay. But I like it. Also, I forgot about this. In the story mode, you could also, I think it was like ejector seats or something like that. Like the roof would pop off. I don't remember why. I think it was ejector seats. But, let's go over to the test track and see what we can get with this. I'm not expecting the JB700, I said that a little weird, the JB700 to, like, blow all the other cars out of the water. I think it's probably going to be, if I had to guess, probably between 20th and 30th place, somewhere in there. So that would be the second page, between the second and third page of cars. Because each page I have on there, there's 10 cars per page. And we're almost at 60 videos. And I'm like, yeah boy. I think we're at like 56. So that's quite a few cars to actually test. This is going by quicker than I thought. But with Rockstar adding cars, if they add cars instead of fucking planes, I'm one of the people that thinks that I'm okay with that DLC being a thing. What I'm not okay with is the focusing on planes. We had the flight school DLC in the past, and I was let down with that. A lot of people that I know, to be completely honest, like, I was really into this game. I've put many months into the game, like, in game time. I've done months, not days or weeks, months. Like, when it came out, I just fucking played and played. And it's at the point where when a DLC comes out, we play, like, me and my friends will get on, we'll play for like a week. Like, a lot for a week. Like, each day play like 4 or 5 hours. Sounds like I have no life, which I don't. Play like 4 or 5 hours a day for like a week. We'll usually buy, I'm the one that usually buys more stuff. Because I'm the one that I'll save money, buy the cars because I know I have to do it for the videos. And also because I usually want the cars. But it's, every DLC is like, oh, you play for a week, that's it. This last one, we got on, we played for about 2 days. and we were like, this is garbage. And we haven't played since. I haven't played since that day. That was a couple days after the DLC came out. And the only time I played was to record the videos, and that's it. It's just that boring now. But let's go over the leaderboard and see where we placed. The JB700 actually did quite a bit worse than what I thought. I was close between, 20 and 30th place? Yeah, I was only off by 9. Actually, 10 spots technically, because there's 2 number 31s. But it came in 39th place at 2 minutes, 25.012 seconds, right behind the Vapid Blade. So, it's up around the faster, muscle cars, but for a classic sports car, you'd think it'd go a little quicker. It did kind of fail what I was expecting, but let's go over to the drag track and see if we can do any better. Okay. That does kind of make me like a little bit sad that I'm now bored of this game, because I'd like to play it, but you get new cars, okay, like they add new cars, you drive that car for a little bit, when you get bored of driving that car, you quit playing the game. That's what it is every single time. So the only way I could see having fun with this game, like real fun again, other than if you have friends and you play like games a lot. I usually like doing races, but races aren't worth the money anymore. But if they added more cars more often, I think it would be a little more fun. But let's go to the leaderboard and see what we got. This time the JB700 did a little bit better, coming in 31st place at 26.028 seconds, right behind the Blackfin. Actually, not even behind, right with the Blackfin. They tied, which was a little bit slower than the Pegassi FCR 1000. Actually, that's a bike too. So we were a little bit slower than a bike and a very, very fast truck. It's not great timing, but Sports Classic, it's like in the middle of all of them. I have some that are slower, some that are definitely a lot faster, but guess I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to watch one of my previous, next, and related videos. And remember to follow me on Twitter and Facebook so you can get notified whenever I post a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.